Hi, listeners. Stage Frights is a Gather by the Ghostlight production and an immersive audio experience intended for adult audiences. Immerse yourself. And enjoy.
Previously on Stage Frights.
So, on today's episode, we'll be performing a sacrifice. Intruders! Al, get the axe!
We're not intruders, this is our show.
Well, our plan was to perform a sacrifice on tonight's show, and we were going to choose from one of these little rascals.
You need to perform a sacrifice, and we need to perform a show. So, what if you all stick around and we use these sacrificial candidates here as the performers in our show?
What a great idea! Perfect!
It's working. Just like with the last play, he let these actors go free too.
Yeah, let's keep this going. Okay, what story do you think we should do next? We still have the zombie one, or there's also the eerie jogger story?
Ooh, wait a minute. How about this one? A queer horror comedy by John Bavoso.
Ooh, good choice. Okay, Doc, I think we're all set. We're gonna need 4 actors for this next story. Who would you suggest?
What's the next one about?
On a dark and stormy night. Oh wait, I have something for this. On a dark and stormy night, a writer is confronted by 2 characters from his novels. 2 characters he killed off who want revenge.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear this one. How about you, and you? And you there with the twisty hair.
Are you trying to say curly?
Come on, we don't have much time.
And here are your scripts. And your name, please.
Robb Smith, from the podcast Chewing the Fat with Big Rob?
Sure. You'll be playing the novelist, Carter Hayes.
What a novel idea. See what I did there? You sure he's not a podcaster, though? Because I'm a podcaster.
Aren't we all? And how about you? Your name?
Wesley Pierson?
You're going to be playing Jack.
What's he like?
He's darkly fabulous.
Ooh, I'm down.
And you with the twisty hair.
My name is Pepper Wren.
Okay, you're going to be playing Lexa.
And who is she?
She's wily and menacing.
Oh, my kind of gal.
And you are?
Kridel.
Okay, you're going to be playing Oscar.
What's Oscar like?
No spoilers. He'll be a mystery for now.
Ooh, how exciting.
Everyone ready?
Action or whatever.
You have the little clicker thingy?
Where's the camera?
A storm rages outside as novelist Carter Hayes speaks on the phone with his spouse. A thunderstrike makes the lights hauntingly flicker. Now, gather around the ghost light, sit back and enjoy. This is Unburied, written by John Bavoso.
Sweetheart, hi. While you're out, do you think you could stop by the liquor store? I'm running low on single malt. Yes, I see it's raining, but you're already out. Are you not? What's the worst that can happen? You get wetter? Perfect. No, I turned the porch light out. Not interested in distractions tonight. Get home safe. Love you, bye. Seriously? A power outage during a stormy Halloween night. You may be omniscient, but you're a real hack writer. Hello? Sweetheart?
Yoo-hoo.
Oh, Carter!
Who the hell are you?
We will get to that in due time, Carter.
Why don't you take a seat?
How did you get in here?
It wasn't hard.
We know every inch of this place. We were born here after all.
That's not... We own this house.
Today is a day for the impossible.
For the tables to turn.
Look, my wallet's upstairs. Let me run grab it for you.
What would we do with money?
Besides, we know better than to come to a writer for cash, even one as successful as you. We're dead, not brain dead.
Did you just say you're...
Just a bit of foreshadowing. You're familiar with the concept?
I don't know who you people are. But
Oh, you know us.
Better than anyone in the world.
I really think you have me confused with someone else.
You're the one who's not getting it. What do you think? Is it time for some exposition?
I guess. It's just so disappointing when you've got to spell every little thing out for your audience. Let's see if any of this jogs your memory. Imagine me, once the picture of health and reckless vitality, now wasting away in a hospital bed, pitiful and dying, forsaken by the world. Punishment for my promiscuity and hubris. My death will one day inspire some niece or nephew, the only member of my family who has not shunned me, to go out and live boldly, but also be afraid of sexual intercourse. It's your turn, dear. Oh, and your head wound is leaking again?
Takes one to know one. It's the not-too-distant future, and the sexual tension between me and my female best friend has been building for years. Until one night, we finally let go and find transcendent ecstasy in each other's arms. But the next morning, I go out to get coffee and wham! Hit by a bus, which is apparently a thing they still have in the future. My death will shatter our heroine's heart and drive her into the open arms of the male protagonist, with whom she was always meant to be.
Jack? And Lexa?
Ding, ding, ding.
Daddy, we've come home!
And we brought knives.
Whoa. Now hold on. Cosplay is one thing, but this is taking it way too far. This is my home.
We know. It was a very formative space for us.
And these aren't costumes. We're as real as you are.
That's not possible. I made you up.
And now we've got lives of our own.
And agency.
Welcome to parenthood.
If you really believe you are who you say you are, prove it.
Is the head wound gushing onto your carpet not enough for you?
I believe you're human. You're corporeal beings, obviously. But I absolutely do not believe your fictional characters come to life. And while I appreciate the fandom or whatever, I'm going to be calling the cops now.
I see we're going to have to do the whole song and dance. Go ahead, give him the old razzle-dazzle.
In the first draft, I was actually a dude. Philip was my name, I believe. But a boring old opposite-sex romance would never generate the kind of buzz that the second installment of a trilogy desperately needs.
I never showed anyone that draft except my editor. Wait, did Richard put you up to this? Richard, you can come out now, you asshole. You really had me going there for a second.
It's rude to interrupt.
As for me, I was always destined to die, but just of some run-of-the-mill cancer. But you don't get to pose the same kinds of questions about morality and personal responsibility when the death sentence isn't sexually transmitted, you know?
Cancer?
Pancreatic. Purple looked great with my skin tone, back when I had one.
I completely forgot. My God, it's really you. But how is this possible?
We're actually not totally sure. But queer folks have gotten super into witchcraft since the 2016 election, so...
What are you doing here?
Oh, that one's easy. We're here for revenge.
For what? I created you.
You created us just so you could kill us in tragic and off-puttingly sentimental ways that align with your work's predictably heteronormative themes.
Titillate your queer fan base and then teach them a lesson.
That's not... I love you. I birthed you. Haven't you heard of killing your darlings?
Huh. Weird how none of your other darlings have ever been straight.
Unlike the breeders, you forgot to give us indestructible plot armor.
This is insane. You do know gay people die in real life, don't you? So why shouldn't they in my books as well?
You're just not getting it, are you?
And you certainly didn't gift us with the patience or impulse control needed to continue explaining it to you. What do you say we start showing instead of telling?
My pleasure.
Where the hell did you get that rope from?
You picked a real strange time to suddenly start caring about convenient plot holes, Pops.
Tie him up.
What are you going to do to me?
Something deeply symbolic, of course.
Take away someone you love. And there's Chekhov's spouse now. Gagging is more our style, but we're improvising here.
Now, time to write wifey out of this story. For good.
They were
We're out of your usual brand, but the guy at the counter said the scotch is just as...
Who the hell are you?
I'm Oscar, and this is my house. And that's my husband you've got tied to a chair.
Maybe it's the head wound talking, but what the actual fuck?
You're married?
Just stand there, you idiot. Run! Get help!
I wouldn't do that if I were you, sweetheart.
You're married to a... You're...
Queer, bent, a friend of Dorothy, family, guilty as charged.
But you're... How could you...
How could I what? Not throw a pride flag on the cover of every book? Ghettoize my writing by chucking it in with the lowbrow, anti-intellectual, lobotomized drivel that is gay popular culture? No thanks. I wanted an actual career. I earned it.
What about your readers? Your queer fans?
I told him he didn't have to.
Oscar, can you please not undermine me in front of our guests? As to your question, I didn't grow up with any gay role models, and I turned out just fine.
You're even more of a monster than we thought.
Sister, you may have been brought to life tonight, but you sure do sound like you were born yesterday.
Stop! You need to leave my home. Now.
He's got a gun.
He's not gonna...
I don't want to, but I need you to go. Please, you've got the lives you wanted, a second chance to lead the lives you want on your own terms. You don't need this.
Fine. This isn't over, old man.
See you in hell, Daddy dearest.
Oh, thank God, honey. That was a little too close for comfort. Well, are you gonna untie me or just stand around looking like a sad puppy dog? Hey, you can put the gun down now, sweetheart. We're safe. Where'd you get a pistol anyway?
That was my first errand tonight. The one I did for me, not as your pathetic little servant.
I never called you
But you've called me lots of other things. Every name in the book, really. Speaking of which, I like books too. Not just the pretentious crap you write. You'd be amazed at the kind of occult goodies you can find at the antique stores downtown.
Since when do you... Wait. You?
That bit of summoning was just some karmic fun. This beauty here in my hand is gonna do the real work.
You're gonna shoot me? You can't be serious. You could never. You don't have the balls. Besides, what would you do without me?
I think I'll do just fine. True crime has never been hotter. Time for me to finally be the protagonist of my own story.
Oscar, wait!
Hello? Please, help me, please. My husband's been shot. He's not breathing. Please send someone now. Oh my God. I don't know. I just got home, and when I pulled into the driveway, I saw a man and a woman running away from the house. Yes, 280 Vasquez Place. Please hurry.
I just love a good twisty ending.
Did it go well with my twisty hair?
Ah, indeed.
Oh, are we good to go? Or...
You were all frighteningly fabulous. Of course I can't sacrifice any of you.
You heard the doc. Be gone.
Yes, be gone, my little beasties. This is fun. What's next?
This next scary tale is for all the zombie fans out there.
What did you say?
Oh my God, why is he looking at me like that?
How dare you?
He's speaking in all capital letters. What is happening right now? Doc? Is everything okay?
Stage Frights is a Gather by the Ghostlight production. It was produced and directed by Jonathan Cook and Devon McSherry. The Stage Frights concept and theme was created and written by Jonathan Cook. The featured audio play in this episode, Unburied, was written by John Bavoso. The Stage Frights series stars A.C. Daniel, Matt Kridel, Luke Romagnoli, Azariah Seay, Marian Thibodeau, Mickey Lay, Robb Smith, Wesley Pierson, Pepper Wren, Brad King, Michael Silvio Fortino, Karla Daly, Korilyn Hendricks, Arelis Rivera, TJ McSherry, Jonathan Cook, Devon McSherry, and Nathan Shelton as Dr. Necropolis. Original audio production, sound design, and editing by Jonathan Cook. Intro and outro music by composer JK47. Additional featured music in this episode by Ido K, Randy Sharp, and Max H. Special thanks to the Frightmare Theater Podcast, Bonnie Marie Williams and the Horror Nerds Podcast, Horror Struck Hot Sauce, and the Chat Noir Theater. This program is funded in part by the South Carolina Arts Commission, which receives support from the National Endowment for the Arts.
I mean, it literally just played the whole thing like a minute ago.